Hello, everyone, and welcome to Double Takes Sports Podcast. My name is Angelo,
And my name is Dave.
and we are going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. We're both big Habs fans, 100%. Currently, they're tied 1-1 to Buffalo, and the game three, is tonight at the time of recording, about an hour and a half away. What are your thoughts?
I think that Montreal is looking fantastic right now. Um, they lost game one, yes, and they lost 4-2 in that game. I felt like maybe they had a little bit of a come down from game seven against Tampa, so that was expected. They came right back in Buffalo and beat them 5-1 in dominating fashion. And so I'm hoping that carries over to a home game in Montreal.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't particularly agree. I think I think Buffalo's the second hottest team in the NHL right now, behind Carolina. To be honest, I don't think it matters who wins this series between Buffalo and Montreal. It'll be a good one, but I think that'll be a 5 game series to Carolina. However, I mean Cole Caulfield's been pretty good, but I think Buffalo's just gonna take it.
All right, I don't hate that idea because Buffalo has been phenomenal all year, and it's been a long time for them since they've done any damage in the playoffs, even been in the playoffs. I'm not sure exactly when the last time they were in the playoffs, but yeah, they are looking good. I think it'll be a 6 or 7 game series. But yeah, I agree with the whole Carolina take. Carolina's just on a whole nother level right now.
Yeah, if they don't win the Stanley Cup, that'll be absolutely insane.
All right. All right. So, the real reason we're doing this podcast, and your mother has no idea, but now she does. What does your mother mean to you?
That's a loaded question. It'll take me a couple seconds to answer these, not because obviously there's no source material, but my mother means so much to me, and she's been this person in my life that I've always been able to rely on with emotional questions, emotional conversations. Just someone that I know relates to me, someone that I can relate to, and someone that I know will always be there for me, someone that I know will always love me for the rest of my life. Um, years ago, I struggled with a little bit of self confidence, just watching my mother learning under one of the one of the most passionate people that I know. That that has really made my life a lot better. So
All right.
she means a whole hell of a lot to me.
Yes, that's a fantastic answer. When did you realize that your mother is a badass?
For the when did you realize kind of question, it makes me want to go with something a little bit earlier than I will. I'm sure I realized probably the moment I came out of the womb, but the first example I think of is when she always used to come home talking about executive meetings with her union. And just the way she talked about her passion, kind of tying into the first question, the way she used to talk about how determined and passionate she was about that, that's what I view as a badass. Someone who's blindly willing to defend their point when they know it's right. They know it's correct for that point to happen. That's how I view a badass. So that's where I think I realized that from my mother.
All right. So, this tying into this, what is your favorite memory of your mother so far? So far, because you got many more memories to make, but what is your favorite memory to date?
I don't know if I can name you a favorite.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest, I'll do my best. I'm gonna try to get one that you know I'm sure you or her haven't thought about it in a while, but it's when she was the stage manager of a couple shows that I was in, especially the first one, Robin Hood. We spent so much time together, and it was something that I was really interested in, especially at the time, and just being able to experience that with my mother. Like, my passions are sports, roller coasters. Those are things that I get with you, especially when I was younger. But being able to experience something like that I love so much, or loved in past tense so much with my mother, was an awesome experience that I will never forget.
All right, I got a few more questions for you. Name a time when you knew she would always defend you?
Um, there's many to name. I didn't know the full story back then, but I knew a good amount. When I was about 7 or 8 years old, she had a run-in with my principal, Miss D. Pasquale. I, she barged right into that office, talked about how I was dumbing it down for her. That was it's a funny story that I love hearing, but I knew the moment that happened that she was going to barge into anybody's office. She would talk to anybody that way to defend me and to defend someone that she loved.
Name your 3 favorite qualities about her. I know she's always asking you to name your favorite thing or one word or anything like that. So now's your chance, my friend. Name 3, only 3 favorite qualities about her.
I'm gonna name the 3 that she had the most influence on me. I think might be a little bit different. Loyalty, for sure. That's the first thing I think of. Is she's loyal to the people that she loves and that she trusts. Honesty, I've never known my mother to tell a lie, other than getting me a gift or something like that. But a real lie, I've never known my mother to tell one. And her self-determination, something we already talked about, but something really really strong that that I picked up on. I would like to say.
Okay. Final question. What is one thing you want her to know?
There's a lot of things I want her to know, but I just wanted to know how much she's affected me, how she's affected my future, and that no matter what, no matter where I go, no matter where life takes me, geographically, mentally, whatever, that I'll always be there for her. And that no matter what, she's always going to be a massive part of my life, and that I'll never forget what she's done for me.
All right, I think we should end it there because we're both crying. All right, that's it for this podcast. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.